Now to our coverage of the mid-second term report of President Buhari-led administration, and this time we are focusing on security. As Nigeria faces an array of security challenges beyond Boko Haram, and President Muhammadu Buhari acknowledges that the country is facing a state of emergency as a result of the security challenges. In this report, Defence Correspondent Sifon Esien takes a look at some of the security challenges in the last 1 year.
Boko Haram and its offshoot, the Islamic State West Africa province, continue to be Nigeria's most serious security threats. Challenges. There has been an uptick in violent attacks linked to these groups. They have focused their operations on the more desolate areas of Borno State, primarily in the rugged Sambisa forest bordering Cameroon's northwest mountains and the Firkil wetlands south and southwest of the Lake Chad. From these secluded hideouts, the insurgents have mounted a series of agile attacks and cross-border raids on towns and villages. This has been accompanied by a strategy of isolating the state capital, Maiduguri, through a series of highway attacks. Outside of the northeast, attacks by militant Islamist groups are infrequent. Boko Haram attempted to claim a mass kidnapping in Katsina State conducted by bandits. Reports indicate a previously disabled group known as Ansaru has been staging a small number of attacks in Kaduna and Katsina states. This group is believed to have mobilized local cattle herders and recruited them under an ideological banner. Exploiting a security vacuum, bandits in the northwest have been behind a surge of kidnappings for ransom targeting boarding schools. In the last 5 years, the Northwest has experienced the largest cases of kidnapping in the country. The ransoms collected through these mass abductions have become a means of business for the criminal gangs. Mass kidnappings in Kaduna, Katsina, Niger and Zamfara have emulated the 2014's infamous kidnapping of the Chibok schoolgirls by Boko Haram.
The forests where these bandits use as their hideouts, where they keep their victims when they abduct them. If we dominate this forest and prevent the bandits from using them as hideouts, then it will be almost impossible for them to continue their abduction, because even where they abduct, where do they keep their victims? In
Zamfara State, raids by rival groups and clashes over the artisanal gold mines have resulted in a government ban on illegal mining in the state. The last 1 year has witnessed a decline in reported cases of conflict between itinerant cattle herders and sedentary farmers in states like Benue and Taraba. But while some states have experienced some reprieve, the southeast of the country has recorded an upsurge in separatist agitations. The activities of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB have pitted them against security forces. In December 2020, IPOB established what it called the Eastern Security Network, ESN, to act as a paramilitary force in the region. ESN has declared that it will enforce a ban on grazing in the southeast.
And we are beginning to lose the remaining trust amongst us. Trust have been thrown through the window. But the little that is remaining, we are beginning to lose them. No nation, there is no nation that is mono-ethnic or monocultural. If you are, you will not survive.
Clashes between security forces and ESN in a series of skirmishes have resulted in the deaths of several persons in what has become known as the Olu crisis. The group has inflamed tensions by allegedly killing police officers at checkpoints in several locations in the southeast. Further down south of Nigeria, piracy in the Gulf of Guinea is reported to be the worst in the world, accounting for over 95% of crew members kidnapped. Reports indicate there were 95 recorded piracy cases off the coast of Nigeria in 2020, although the figures are believed to represent a fraction of the incidents. The NSAS protest of October 2020 still stands out as a string of events that pose some of the greatest threats to security of lives and property in the country. At least 69 persons, including police operatives, lost their lives in the wake of the protest that in several cases degenerated into violence.
On approving the termination.
Going forward, experts advocate an inclusive efforts to be led by the federal government in tackling the factors that fuel insecurity in the country.
The proliferation of small arms and light weapons, we need to quickly mop up those small arms and light weapons that are in circulation. Then drug abuse, we also need to move quickly to prevent or contain the menace of drug abuse. Most of the perpetrators of this act engage in drug addiction before they carry out their activities. If we reduce the drug addiction, then perhaps it will help reduce the situation.
Great nations had always been melting point of different groups, different ideas. And so we need to manage our crisis and be able to move on.
Until words are matched with action, these experts worry the country may continue to grapple with the security challenges. Sifon Esien, TVCN News, Abuja.